Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of The Law Lounge with Silva with your favorite criminal defense attorney here in LA. All right, you guys, three major takeaways from the Kouri Richins trial. Now remember, she was just found guilty by a jury for killing her husband. And it was alleged that she killed her husband using fentanyl 5 times the lethal limit. So here are the three things I took away as a defense attorney of over 19 years. Why the jury came back so quickly. It was literally less than a 3-hour deliberation. Number one, it shows you that motive is always powerful. And I have always known this. As a trial attorney, juries really do grasp onto real motives. And even though the prosecutors did not have to prove motive, it's not an element of any crime. Motive was really important in this case because number one, Kouri was deeply in debt. Her business was failing. She could not dig herself out of a hole. The second was that she couldn't get any of her husband's money by divorcing because he had a really strict prenuptial agreement that literally gave her nothing. She also had a lover on the side, and juries definitely don't like that. It's another motive where she could start a whole new life. So motive, I think, was the number one key in the jurors' minds. The second, as we see in so many cases, the Google searches. How to permanently delete info from my iPhone. What is a lethal dose of fentanyl? She even searched state prison and conditions in there. She Googled about life insurance payments and how they are given, and what is a lethal dose of fentanyl. You guys, Google searches, we see this in every case. DAs, prosecutors, detectives will go through a defendant's social media, their Google searches. It's a simple warrant. And if there's any suspicious searches, guess what? The jurors, they're going to hear about it. And the third biggest issue, I think, was the walk the dog letter. Now, this was a letter that was found in Kouri Richins' property in jail. She had left it inside of a book. It was a 6-page letter. And what it was a letter to her mother, essentially. And in big letters on the top, it said, walk the dog. But it was really damaging because it had a lot of words and connections saying it's really important that the prosecutors or the detectives understand, that Eric was really into illegal drugs. There needs to be a connection between Mexico and the drugs, and essentially instructing her brother to use any way that he could, the words on the piece of paper, to draw a connection that she needed as a defense in her case. I do believe that three pieces of this puzzle led to the jury's decision. And I would love to hear your opinions. What do you think did it? What do you think was the reason the jury came back so quickly? I don't think the defense did a horrible job. I do believe the defense did what they could with the evidence they had, but I do believe they could have done more. Anyway, would love to hear your thoughts. Take care, everyone.